it, Beaver.
Well, I meant the
Let's
whole thing. But anyway, we are
roll.
live today with Tornado versus Corruption in round two of the GTL playoffs, or EU playoffs.
Mm.
We have Tornado is going to be home team, Corruption is away. Tornado has already elected to play Ghost Town, and Crypt is going to defend first. Corruption, I'm sorry.
Crypt.
Yes.
Crypt.
I'm trying to talk too
Crypt.
fast.
West Side. I don't know.
So,
West Side.
What's so?
This is got gangsta. Alright, anyway.
Donkey
On
Gamer
commentary
Legend.
today, there's Grown Mouse.
Hey, what's up?
Mm. Mm.
No, how are you? Alright, and over to Cuddy.
Oh, wow.
Hi. How are you?
Oh, jeez. Nice. Mm.
Alright, and last but not least, Walker's Bonkers.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. Good evening. Bonsoir. Willkommen. Privyat. So happy to have you all here. This is going to be really, really exciting. These are excellent teams facing off in round two of the European GTL playoffs. Oh, yeah.
Yes, ma'am. I believe, I did not look at the rankings, but I think Corruption was number one in Pro, and Tornado was number one in Champion League, so.
This
be a
is
good
not.
fight.
Well, I know. I think. Let me verify. I think that both of these teams kicked butt in round one with 3-0 victories. I could be
Did
wrong,
they?
but if that's the case, I think we're in for a treat. And it's going to be best of 7 games. A little bit different.
Yes. And I do wanna say I am set to stream double today. We have another match coming up in an hour right after this one. If this rolls over though and takes longer than that hour, I may not get to stream that match unless those two awesome teams will agree to wait for us for a little bit. So we will find out when we get closer. If we
So
have
you're
to take
not
this
just
game
gonna
to game 7.
leave midstream?
No, we're with this one until it's over.
Don't leave midstream.
Whoa. All right.
Messy.
All right. Okay.
Tornado.
As well.
All
Yeah,
right,
it's
we have
interesting right now.
about
We do have tanks up.
yes, we have 120
Jacob.
seconds on the clock.
2 minutes.
Batter Chatters T25. Red, white, and blue coming out. Thank you on the 4th of July in Sky. In the medium 50Bs. Esk, I'm not messing with that name again. Panzer 7. Will I Am 302. It's important. Killing EU in the Valors. Parco super conking it up. And APCR 113. Go Wonky.
Right.
There we go.
Hello, Parco and Mr. APCR. Good to see you. I wish you both the best of luck
Oh.
against corruption.
Also want to put in, Mr. APCR is streaming from a POV of his tank during this, if y'all want to check that out.
Nice.
Very nice.
I think we had an extra tank pop up. But, can I do the corruption side?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
You have
Okay,
about
go.
30 seconds.
Saint Skittles and McLavore in the E4. You've got Razored in the Batter Chatter, Celtic Dawn, and Bruise Dog in the AMX 50Bs, Hebsdan and the OBJ 705A, and Kaiser and Panda and the Super Conky Donkeys. They will be defending. Oh my gosh, we're almost ready.
Less than 10 seconds and we are kicking this off.
Let's go.
Timer's up.
In the interim, I have a joke.
Really?
What's
Yeah,
your joke?
before it starts, before we get too involved in all the tank drama, what does a nosy pepper do?
What does the nosy pepper do?
It gets jalapeno business.
Oh my god.
Do you get it?
Wow.
It gets a jalapeno.
I'm gonna have
It
to
gets
mute.
jalapeno business.
Oh. They're
Thank
all to ghost town.
This is a very very wondering decision right here. Corruption did elect to go ahead and be on defense first. Looks like they're slowly spreading out. We do have the 50 beats and the bat chats all moving south right now. Jacob looks like he is going to run into a bit of interference right here. Nobody's going to be loaded, at least not the bat chats, but the 50Bs. I don't know if they have the speed. 50Bs going ahead, staying behind the wall right here. Jacob's falling back, and Razor, both of them are not loaded. Everybody else pushing north to go ahead and set up. Interesting right here, though. The Valor is first out, first around the corner, immediately detected.
Unspotted.
Takes a two-piece right there.
Oh,
Two
oh my
piece.
gosh.
Goodbye.
Oh my gosh.
Will
One
I
down
am.
for the tornado.
That Valor
Oh my
just
gosh.
not quite low profile enough to make it by the 705 hit span. Does go ahead and take that out.
This
Let's
is
see how this
very
plays
early
out.
loss. Wow.
No, Corruption has to be definitely proud of that focus right there. I think that might have been the initial thoughts too, is that the Valor's just low profile enough to where a good clear shot wouldn't be able to be hit right there, but it was. Looks like immediately Tornado, with the information that they have though, they're rotating south. Corruption still has these 50Bs staying at home in the bat chat. Razor is on the hill right here in a position already angled to get down the hill and get out, almost expecting the re-rotate right now. Mr. APCR does take a shot that did not connect right there, and Jacob has saved all of his shots out of his clip right now. What do you think for Tornado right here, Mouse? Do you think that they
Oh.
have to re-rotate around and try to get some type of different map control since Corruption was set up north?
Oh,
I think it's good
Eskis is
to
taking
bunch
damage. Sorry.
after losing one.
Yeah,
I think it's a good idea.
Eskis gets caught crossing right there. PZ7 didn't want to take him the long way to lose that time, but I think these guys both have plenty of time to rotate. A little bit surprised too, right there,
Yeah,
with
they're
the bat chat
natural.
being able to. Well, no, you're right. You're really right. The PZ7 took that route to give away information, and also Mr. APCR in that 113 gave information up to the bat. So 50B's still staying at home. What are we looking for right here? Sergeant Panda did take a hit. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
still
from
continuing to get
Eskis.
tracked.
Panda was the one that got 2 into Eskis, but he just got some retribution because it smacked him back once.
Smacked him back. There we
Smack
go.
back.
A
Smack
low back
back.
smack.
Back.
But the
Good.
Crypt
Now the-
Keepers are covering the caps. I mean, Tornado doesn't have any access to caps right now. That might be a problem.
Well, Tornado's
Mhm.
totally clueless too right now to these 50Bs. Everybody definitely they're starting to move. Little jitters going on. Not a good spot for these guys to be, but I mean, what do you think right now? They're just kind of waiting on the call. Mr. APCR's got to connect. I don't know if they know about Scott Lamic's position, but he does spot Bruised Dog right there. The gig is up. This could be pretty dangerous right here for Corruption if they're not able to get these guys out of here. Skylamic's slowly moving. Red White's moving up as well. Parco's in a very nice position.
Blue.
PZ7's actually rotating around too. You know, it's going to really depend on Corruption's ability to hit these shots right here. They're eventually going to have to try to cross, but just the dual E4s right there, once again, looking down that avenue.
Jacob, the bat
Yeah.
chat on Tornado has retreated all the way back to H0. Don't know what that play is. But Mouse is right. We're at 6 minutes right now, and Tornado's attacking. Still a lot of time left, but they're not on the right side of the map.
Parco has moved up a
Yeah.
little bit in that super conk, looking for maybe a shot to a cupola to at least respot the E4s. E4s are staying back. Everybody's being pretty patient right now. I would actually believe that Corruption has a little bit better map control, but I just don't know. It looks like who's all the way north right now in the bat chat? Is that Jacob? Lonky?
Jacob.
It's moved all the way
Yeah.
back around. Okay,
Yeah.
that could be one of the turning factors in this game if he is able to get a little bit more aggressive, maybe into like the A5. He could get those E4s and turn those barrels, and that would give Tornado the ability right now to go ahead and push and try to get some type of extra position, or maybe even look into taking out these 50Bs who still have not moved for corruption. That's a nervous spot to play right now, right, Long? It's got to be very,
Yeah.
very nervous.
Good discipline.
I
Like you're
thought the
just mad 'cause there's not
50Bs
a boombox.
from I'm not mad actually. That's made my first game. Thank you, game one. McLevore just took a shot.
Nice,
I thought
nice,
that
nice
the
hit right there by
tornado
Parko.
50Bs were going to rotate. It looked like they started to, but they've come back to their troops, and Jacob is on his way back south and around.
Yeah, I don't
Mm.
know if it was Jacob or Red White that got detected right there whenever they tried to re-rotate, but Hipstand spotted him up, and I think the Saint Skittles also was able to turn his
Oh,
barrel. All right,
oh,
looks like we have the action. Here it
oh!
comes. Nice focus
Skylamic
fire.
takes the panda.
One super
Oh,
con goes down.
oh,
Kaiser's in jeopardy of
Kaiser's.
going down as
Oh,
well. These guys will make their
Kaiser's
move.
out.
Guys are coming in. What's
Emerald.
going
Oh
on
my
to 50B?
gosh.
Celtic Dawn went ahead and is on reload right now, but Bruce Dog's in a very bad spot.
Skittles
Parko and that
two-tone
super
Kellen.
con probably going to get one more shot until he does land one more shot. Leaves him on a one shot, but a lot of HP being traded by both sides right now.
Ooh.
No joke.
I kind of feel like we're all tied up right here. 44, 46% on the HP, and both teams with one tank or two tanks down right now, right?
Yeah.
Really,
Duh.
really starting to wonder right here. The
Oh.
the alpha for these guys has got to
Hipston.
start paying off. Wow.
Hipston's down. Bruce Dog's a one
Mr.
shot.
APCR is probably going to go down to Bruce Dog in a 50B, but he only has one shot left in that clip. He's going to go ahead and save it to see if he can possibly put it into somebody and leave them on a one shot or take care of somebody. Celtic Dawn is moving around. You got Rizzer still has shots as well. I don't know what's going to happen right here with Parko. Nice two-piece. One from Jacob, one from Parko. Red White's going to come in and finish off.
Blue.
Oh, he doesn't because he takes a shot from Razor right there. Razor's going to be able to come in
Razor
too and
coming
clip
in from
out.
the
Here we go.
Jake. Oh,
Oh.
Here we
my
go.
God. He did not. He did not. It's a very quick turn of events right here. 2 E4s and a 50B left before corruption. I think the 50B's trapped right now, though. He is almost loaded. He's going to be loaded before Red White. But I don't know if he's going to have what it takes to clip out the 50B and no, if Parko goes ahead and lands that shot and takes him down. Here we go. Skylamic is reloaded right here in the middle of the cap right now. Saint Skittles does go ahead and take him out. That's a very, very big kill. A lot of low health. You know, these E4s, if they can keep this reload, I think right now.
One shots
really
all the way around for the E4s.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they have quite a reload.
Oh, no. Red White's going to be able to catch McLevore right here. It's going to get clipped out. There's no chance for him to turn. Saint Skittles is loaded. Can he land a shot to keep this dream alive for corruption? He decides against the shot. He's got to get the PZ7 then. Oh, he does take a small hit right there.
Closer.
Parko.
Parko. Closer.
Closer.
Um,
How many of those are we going to see today?
Well, I don't know that it counts as a closer. Parko did an excellent job, but he still had three
Closer,
other
thank you,
teammates.
APCR in the 113 had 1352. Sky in this medium 50B, 2 kills, 2457. Kellen EU in the Valerie had 846. Will I Am had fun. Red, white, and blue, medium 50B, 2 kills, 2664. Jacob in the Bet Chat, 1 kill, 2977. Super Conk, 2 kills, 3673. The Panzer 7, 1 kill, 3281. Go long.
Well, on the side of corruption, Celtic Dawn in the 50B, no kills, but 2,195. Bruce Dog in his 50B, 1 kill, almost 3K, 2832. You got Razored in the Bad Chat, no kills, 1625. Kaiser and Panda had some rough luck in the Super Conky Donkeys, 386 and 815 respectively. McLevore in the E4, 2502. That doesn't rhyme. It should have been 2504, McLevore, E4. St. Skittles in the other E4, the two last tankers standing. 2 kills, 3,173, and Hipstand in the OBJ 705A, 1 kill, 2492. Very close, very tense. And then the pounce from TRNDO, taking it to a 1-0 match. Dun dun
No,
dun.
it's nice that you said that right there. I don't think that really either team had a definite overmatch or a handle on that, and I think that
It's really close.
Tornado right there just said, "Hey man, it's time to go. We've got to put these guns to action. We've got some of the best guys in the game that are going to hit shots, and they just had amazing focus fire. Nobody was bouncing right there. There was a couple of bounce shots, right? But the majority of those shots right there, nobody was bouncing, nobody was tracking, nobody, everybody was focused. They knew what they had to do. They knew the focus fire order. So I think Tornado in the end right there just kind of trusting their gun and their shot and just came out on top right there. It was an amazing first game already.
Mm-hmm.
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 So
Yeah, both
First
the teams
place.
coming out to play.
oh yeah, oh yeah. Well,
They're gonna run it back.
Yeah, these
We're
guys are ready to go.
Kellen EU 110E4. Jacob Batter Chatter 25. Red, white, and blue and sky in the medium 50Bs. APRs in the is 7. S Panzer 7. Will I Am 302. And Parko Super Conk E Donks. Go Lunky.
Over on the corruption side, Saint Skittles and McElvore in the E4s. You got Racer in the Batter Chatter, Bruce Dog in the IS-7, Celtic Dawn and Hibstan in the T-57 Heavies, Panda in the Super Conky Donkey, and we are waiting on one more.
One more.
Oh, 90 seconds on the clock. Plenty of time. Oh, there it is.
Kaiser in the Mauser.
Very nice, very nice.
In the mouse.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Everybody's definitely showed up to play. This is GTL. We are still in GTL as well, right? On the other side of the planet. But everybody wants a piece of that $35 prize pool that we have waiting for the winner and the trophies and the participation ribbons that we're all going to receive. So,
But we're not going to get any of those things. I mean, they aren't.
why?
Well, because there's no money in tanks.
Oh.
What?
Thanks.
Well,
Well,
I don't know.
I was under the impression that there was a $35 prize pool.
Oh, maybe there is.
Oh, that hurts.
I don't know.
10 seconds remaining.
Split 73
And
away.
we'll get the second battle launch.
Awkward.
Here we go.
What?
Ghost Town round 2. Let's do this.
No, a little defeated.
Let's
right now.
go!
What are you expecting right here? What do you look from corruption to do right now this time? Beeper?
Well,
Well, I expect them to win,
Oh.
right?
Oh,
Well,
there you go. Just win.
it's been told.
Well, they've got to
Go
win
Corrupt.
to tie it
Expect
up,
Got to
Gotta
don't they?
rotate and getting towards those caps. I think that's added advantage when you pressure them like that, rather than being over there in no man's land. They made it work,
Mhm.
but I think you just have like Monkey says, just win.
Just win.
Kill
Well,
tanks.
I mean,
Shoot it
let's
up.
make it a tie game. Yeah, shoot. Shoot and hide.
Shoot and hide.
God.
Shoot and hide.
Shoot.
Shoot.
Ambush.
Hide.
Ambush. Ambush. Hide. 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 Shoot.
4 miles. Getting that back spawn. Taking forever to get up to the, I'm guessing they're going to stick you in probably somewhere C6, C7 out there in that little cut to kind of cover, help support the flag cap.
We got a nice. Looks like way up north though, right here. This is yeah, very nice. Mr. APCR put a little HE round early into Sergeant Panda. Looks like he could quite possibly be there to reset the cap. You think that they just have enough, I don't know, not much gun depression right there, but pretty decent ability to survive out of that IS-7. Sergeant Panda has worked in, was detected right now. Interesting difference in these two teams, though. We have an E4, a 50B, a Super Conk, and another 50B, all holding that C4 area right there with Mr. APCR. Bruce Dog doesn't know if it's safe. Remember, nice little HE round right there from Mr. APCR. Or did the
I think,
IS-7 just roll a 376, 377?
I don't know. I thought it was SKs, but I'm not sure.
Mine does.
Right, real,
Your
real.
A7 only shoots for 300.
Yeah, thing that
Only when I
happens.
need a 400 roll.
All right, it looks like Kaiser has finished his sandwich. He's still on his way to the cap, though. Yeah, nice ability right there. Okay, Kaiser does come around. He does get detected right now by
He's
Mr.
rolling
APCR.
along.
He is rolling. Little surprised neither team right here is in G6, so it's a pretty good spot to be on any map.
Like a G, they're
Wow.
in like a G6. So.
Okay, they're
That's-
pretty close to it. It's pretty much
G6.
like it.
Mhm. Okay. Please don't sing that song.
All right, we will
No.
have an intermission real quick.
Back to the action.
Oh, okay. Back to the action. Everybody being pretty patient right here. Tornadoes pretty much set up. They're not spread out right now,
Oh.
but I know that they definitely have a lot of areas.
Parko
set.
put a good one into Kaiser, the Mauser.
Looks like Kaiser's taking 2 shots right there, right? Oh,
Mm.
kind of an interesting placement right now. I wonder if
Oh.
the
3 shots.
yeah.
Mhm.
Well, Parko has that ability to shoot right there. Corruption is going to try to go ahead and land a Clipsworth into E-Skiz, but Skylamic's coming around. Skylamic does take a hit, but he's going to have a quicker dump on that clip. 2, a lot of trades being established right now.
didn't think it was.
Stand gets
It
focused out right
stand.
there. All right. Also, Sergeant Panda is continuously taking lots of pressure from Mr. APCR right now. Wonder what that shot, what that loadout was exactly. I usually run a 2010 in my IS-7, but he might be closer to a 1515 even. Let's see. Everybody being pretty patient right now. Bruce Dog kind of rocking back and forth to see if he's going to be able to put any pressure onto this cap. I would, Corruption doesn't know right now, right? But Bruce Dog does have that ability to go out and get out there. Eastgiz isn't quite in position. Skylamic on a good roll for that IS-7
Oh no.
is a 1-shot.
McAvoy getting clipped out.
McAvoy.
He drops off.
barely
He is on the
surviving.
side, but he is alive.
He's alive. He's got 42 points.
Big
Gun
cap
in
ratio
the game.
is on
Going
A.
in the game. Bruce
Gun in the
Dog
game.
is, Bruce Dog is on, just like Beaver said right now, but he's starting to bleed. So it looks like Corruption gonna have to come up with another plan right now. Jacob still just kind of playing around on the south side with Razor. It looks like a couple of shots have been exchanged back there on that side. Jacob goes ahead and rotates north. What is going on over here in the action though, Wonky?
All kinds of stuff. There's firefights everywhere. Right now, they're still working away at the Mauser, chipping away. He's
I'd
it's a
be willing to
2-shot now.
believe. Yeah,
Got
wow.
a flank going now.
Now Parko does
Pushing.
take a hit right there, but I don't know if Parko has missed a shot into Kaiser right here. I don't know.
Tornado's pushing.
Yeah, it looks like they're noticing that they have that definite HP advantage. They've got to get in, close out some of these 1-shots, and I think that they can weather the storm with the
Oh.
reload.
Fire! Fire!
Fire!
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
That was pretty quick.
Oh no, Jacob.
Mr. APCR is going to go ahead and manhandle Bruise Dog on the cap right now. Lock turrets, the IS-7s. Bruise Dog tries to back up and get the hit. Mr. APCR. Kellen is coming in. Kellen takes a hit from the back, but Kellen's going to put a big shot into Bruce Dog right here. Leaves him on a
Oh.
one-shot. Sky Lamick
They
is
got it,
loaded
they
right
got
here.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, he didn't get it.
He didn't
Thought
get
they
it.
had it.
It's pretty close. It's a pretty great
That's
battle. Pretty
mean.
intense
Great
right there.
push. Great push. All flanks pushed.
What?
Tornado.
AF.
Jacob. Batter chatter. 1 kill. 744. Sky 2 kills. It's 50B medium 25-26. Red, white, and blue also in a medium tank. The AMX 50B. It's a medium. 1 kill. 65-24. Putting in
Wow.
some damage right there. Will I Am. Super Conka Dunk. 2 kills. 15-58. Parko 1 kill 2394, S Panzer 7 1990, Kellen EU 838, Mr. ACPR 1 kill 2126, go lone.
On the side of corruption, you got Razored and the batter chatter. 1 kill 1260. Panda, Super Conky Donkey 2391. Kaiser and the Mouser. He was there to just soak up some damage. 588. McLavore in the E4, 298. St. Skittles in the other E4 didn't have such a good game. Hipstan in the T57 Heavy, 432. Celtic Dawn in the other one, 1150. And Bruce Dog in the IS7, almost 2K, 1946. So Tornado was defending that time, and I feel like they really ramped up being aggressive. Was a much different play style than game one, and they were defending, but they just took them out pretty
They
aggressively.
just took him out. No,
They just
yeah,
took them out.
the Tornado recognized that they did have a couple tanks right there. I think generally they were just waiting to work the HP out of the Moss. Corruption not able to really get in there and be aggressive while that Moss was taking the damage right there, right? That was probably the only downfall of Corruption right there. I think they had good placement and everything. Just you've got to have a plan. It's a lot of some of these matches, right? A lot of what you have to do. You know your plan. You know where you're going to go and what you hope you're going to find. But you got to have that other plan. Always think of mines, right?
It's a terrible thing to lose.
It really is. It really is.
Where are
But,
we traveling
mine's
to
terrible.
next, Beaver?
Alright, guys. So Corruption has picked steps, and Tornado is going to attack first.
Awesome.
It's so weird. You have such great placement like Corruption did, except they just have to tweak it because they were just bleeding HP. So they had every corner covered. They were getting bled to death. It was great by Tornado.
Sure.
Bled to death.
Scientific term, Lunky.
Do you think that I could go down
That's
the
what that
side of tornado tanks this
Oh, I
time?
want to be a winner like me, huh? Go ahead.
What?
Nothing.
What?
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 In the butt.
Oh my god, don't. Oh my
Here we
god.
go.
I can't believe you. No. No.
What?
Okay.
How would so many copyrights today?
If. Yeah, well.
I have South
the
Park
fire.
after me.
I say.
Maybe he's not talking
G6.
about this song.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's just like his hobby. Come on, let's change the subject. Our Tornado is putting some tanks up. What have we got going on for the timer, Beaver?
For the timer, we are looking at about 120 seconds remaining.
I'm gonna start with Tornado and this little light tank, Skylamic. Oh, Yakabo. Just kidding, Jacob. And Esquez in the batter chatters. Mr. APCR and William 302 in the Valeries. Parko in the Super Conky Donkey. Red White in the Wazidoodle
And blue.
1115A. Oh my goodness. And there's a boombox.
It's happened, folks.
There's a boombox
Good day, good day.
Kellen, you is in the OBJ 261, and I've essentially been removed from the action to go to my post
Boom, back
and
coverage.
let you
I'm the
know.
Crypt Keepers. Razor 100 LT, Skittles, and Bird of Death. Seems dramatic. Batter Chatters. Celtic and Boone's Dog Valors. His dam is in the Super Concadant. Kaiser Roll, Wazadoodle, 111, 5A, and for Lonky's Pleasure, Grimace, Box Tank, Conqueror, GC.
That is not
There
for
you
my pleasure,
go.
and now I'm gonna be boombox torn because I don't even know which one to follow.
You're just gonna have to
Which
look
one
at
has
one and
a
then go to the other.
quicker reload?
261.
Which?
So Mr.
Okay.
Killing over there. All right,
Is
guys,
it as
10
much as
seconds left
2
on
to
the clock.
1? Wait, would
My
I have
gosh.
time to move the camera from the
Um,
261?
You should.
yeah, it's
You should.
about, yeah.
You're just gonna have sensory overload. It's a good day for you.
Depending on his loadout right now, you're gonna have probably mid 20s on a 261, and CGC is gonna be around 40 seconds.
Okay,
This has
good
got to be,
information.
yeah, this has got to be great.
You think they're gonna
Everybody,
put one up on the boost? The boombox boost?
very possible for the 261. Oh, what do we have right here? The Valor's and Super Conk and a 5A. They do have the fair to wait to get him up there and elevated. Really just kind of depends on what Tornado's plan is right here. I'm sure
Roll
you would
out.
be on top of that action. Your favorite thing to watch. Looks like Kellen is not moving. Well, let's see. We're real close. The Valors are not pulling off to try to get into a position, though, to boost him whatsoever. He's immediately up into probably the H1G1.
He's
And they're
boostless,
getting in their groove.
Looks
but
like
will he be
red-white.
boomless?
And blue.
He will. Looks like red-white was able to go ahead and put an early shot into the back of Kellen right there. That's nice.
What?
CGC Grimace in that CGC. It looks like he is going ahead and trying to fire a little bit. Did the light tank actually get anybody lit right now? Or it does kind of look like right here that Corruption has kept a Super Conk and a Valor back here in the spawn area, but nobody's poking. No need to poke right now. I'm wondering if the CGC is mainly to try to splash that cap, if to see if, you know, maybe Tornado is able to sneak a tank on there that cannot be detected. Skylamic does get detected in his LT, but he's just trying to get a little bit of information right here. Looks like the Valor and the Super Conk way north in the A6 have both been detected. Corruption electing right here, though, to completely take control of the 890, right? Looks like the light tank Razor is looking for that 261. Doesn't realize that he's never going to get close right here. Not at this point. Jacob's in a pretty dominant position. Skiz is in the mid, in the super bush. Skylamic's just kind of trolling around the north. What do you think about this? So Red White by himself in at 5A has managed to go ahead and jump the tracks right now. I don't know if Corruption is looking to maybe try to flank mid or something of that effect, or what's going on exactly, but Tornado's kind of getting set up. I think that we just need to get Skylamic involved a little bit more. That way, probably the 261 could start putting a little bit of work in. Red White's going to have to definitely be careful, though. I imagine Grimace does have shots on him right here.
Boom!
Oh, Super Conk taking the hit for 600.
Okay.
Very nice.
And he's
very
on
nice,
the
very
move.
nice.
That came from
All right.
Kellen, by the way.
Now,
Recording live from Kellen. Boombox.
Grimace.
I believe Grimace
goes ahead and shoots. Yeah, he just put a
Yeah,
nice
red
shot
white.
in the red white. Yeah. Not a lot of movement out of either side right now. I think both teams are electing to hope that these arties can go ahead and put some work in,
Oh,
rip
that shot
off
didn't
some
come. Well,
HP.
so wait, so Kellen didn't hit anybody with his boom?
No,
Yeah,
he
Kellen.
hit Dan in the super comp.
Oh,
Yeah, he got a nice shot in the hip stand right there. I think hip stand might have even experienced a fire because I did see 2 hip markers go up out of him.
He also got hit for I think another 100 by one of the Valors.
Okay, a hish round.
Yeah.
Well,
boom.
this is what we're looking for right here. Skylamic is on the base. Not a lot of view range right now, but it looks like him getting onto that cap has went ahead and caused corruption on their push across the mid to 5A, the 100 LT. St. Skittles is on reload right now. Jacob's also on reload. I don't know if he's going to be able to get out of here before these guys catch him, and he has no other choice to really kind of just stay here
Boom.
and take his licks and die. Because if he goes to the north right here, he's just going to lead everybody straight into that 261. If Kellen, he is going to go ahead and run just by, that's just a natural thing to do, right? You got to get out of there. You got to conserve your tank. He goes down.
Oh,
You got Razor is hot on the trail though. Kellen's got to stay south. Well, the Valors are going ahead and rotating south right now. Parco looks like he's gonna stay put, but Will I Am has got to look south. I don't know. Did everybody from Corruption right there get detected?
I think so.
Looks
Looks like
like
they're
it,
gonna
Well,
just
yeah.
overload the cap.
if they weren't,
There's
they
the
do know
it's
now.
0
they got the cap.
cap.
It's too late though. That's it.
Boom.
Retank saw him
It's
last
over.
second.
Wow.
Nice.
Quick cap right there. That's
Okay.
they tried to react and get in there and kind of hope that that CGC would be able to reset that cap if needed, but just not enough, yo. Yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Kaiser roll was due to 111 5A 467. Saint Skittles, better chat 747. Birdman 1 kill 553. Confidant GC Grimace 954. His Dan Super Conqueror 442. Celtic 421 is Valor. Dog had fun. You got Razored 870 and the 100 LT. Wow. Go on.
Well, not a whole lot of damage from either side. And the only casualty of the match was Jacob and his bat chat, but it didn't matter, did it? His sacrifice still was on the winning team. So Red White got 1060 as Kiss. Nothing that time. Parko 164. Looks like one pen. Will I Am in the Valerie 386. Mr. APCR. Nothing. Kellen. Boombox 904. Brought you that coverage. Skylamic in the little light tank. Also no damage. They had a quick cap. And we are at 3-0. Goodness. Mm-hmm.
Well, time for Corruption to dig deep and take this, you know what I mean? Start taking these wins from Tornado.
Yeah, they're not out of this at all. I mean, this is the excitement we've all seen. We've all seen all kinds of stuff happen that's crazy. But it is probably a kick in the you know where for men. I don't know.
The knee
Yeah, the knee or the elbow.
or the waffles.
Or rhymes with halls
Oh,
or calls.
corn dog. Corn dog?
Something like that. But it's alright. They can get right back in this. It's just gonna be like you said, Cutter, digging deep.
Digging deep.
Mm-hmm.
Digging deep.
Digging deep.
Just make sure
Yeah.
you got your sanitary weight, right? I think these guys can come back and get a win out of this. Corruption
Just
going to
over
go
90
on
seconds.
90 seconds.
90
On the
seconds.
time. Yes, ma'am.
Cutter, are you gonna go down tank lineup?
Sure. Let's see if Corruption gets picked up. I'm going to go ahead and run down the first 7 and maybe we'll pick up the other one. You got Razored in 100 LT, St. Skittles in the Bat Chat, along with Bird of Death. Kaiser in the IS-7, Bruised Dog in the Valor with Hibs Dan. Celtic Dawn in a super conch. And we're waiting on that 7th tank out of both lineups. We'll probably have to get Tornado as we go into battle. But there we go. We also have a second super conch out of SG. And let's get it on.
Tornado Monkey, go.
All right. 60 seconds.
Tornado.
Oh, 60 seconds.
Little light tank from Skylamic. Jacob and Eskis in the Batter Chatters, Mr. APCR and Kellen in the Valeries, Parkos in the Super Conky Donkey, Will I Am and Red White in the Wazadoodle 1115 A's. That's all 8.
Nice.
It was a doodles, huh?
And
Monkey, how do you
we're
come up with
going.
your tank names?
It's just really inspiration of the day. I'm seeing that's pretty catchy because y'all use my lonky lingo, but that's okay, right? I mean, I think that that's what the tanks probably should have been called. Maybe. Probably not. But I don't know, I just think it's more interesting than saying WZ hyphen
Well,
111
No.
5A.
Well, and
You know?
your
He's
name's
just trying to
sure
keep you
more.
busy so you won't be sad because there's no wording.
Yeah.
I'm pretty pleased
Okay.
that there's no already. I'm not sad at
Alright,
all,
not to show out.
actually. I was actually quite pleased during the Ghost Town games because I got to, observe some more exciting things than boom.
Boom.
But we'll see.
We'll see.
It's still early. Mm-hmm.
It is so early. I like that. All right. It's 5 seconds. Corruption. Let's go. Let's get it.
Gotta do it.
Gotta do it. Never say die. Let's get it. I'm really curious to see if Tornado's a little bit more aggressive right here. Not necessarily taking the fight to Corruption, but I really feel like the ACAP is under watch. It's okay. Well, there you go. You have it right here. You can see that the 5As and that both Valors are going to go ahead and cross the tracks. Leaving them a little thin for the B cap right here, but I don't know. I think that they could essentially
Rolling
guess
out.
out the gate, considering the tank lineup that Corruption did pick. These guys are locked into it. Skylamic does dodge his shot and lands one into Razor. Razor's trying to get out. Razor lands the shot and Skylamic misses. Nice trade right there. Everybody's got to be a little bit careful. Got to bring him back in though. Skylamic, you got to draw him in. Barco, you better get on the mic and get him out of there. Skiz pushed up to go ahead and try to protect his retreat right there and does take a shot himself. So a little extra HP lost by Tornado early. Did we see Beaver? Did you see? Did all the heavies get spotted for Corruption right there, or not?
I know the IS-7 and the Valors. I think all but Panda. Nope. Now they've all been spotted.
Kept Celtic Dawn landing a really nice shot in a red-white right there. But it looks like Bruce Dog is actually getting hit from Skylamic from across the map on the move. Yeah, nice hit right there.
It looks like the Corruption's going to push the mediums and a lot to the B flag.
Yeah, it's got to be the overmatch right now, right? That's Bird of Death is coming in. It looks like Skylamic's got to fall back. He is definitely a one shot about 85% of the time for one of those bad shots, huh? I don't know. Jacob's all the way out. Looks like Skiz is rotating back. The Valor's also rotating back a little bit. Is that a hesh round into Parco right there, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, looks like Corruption is going to go ahead and bounce back because Tornado was able to actually rotate very, very quickly right there.
Oh, that was a big shot into Parco.
The bat chat clipping out
one.
Well, I really don't feel like Parco is going to run. Is going to go ahead and leave that post right there. It's a pretty dominant position. It eliminates a lot of work that Corruption could do on the 5-6 to get a crossfire going into what's going on over the tracks and on that 2 line. But it looks like Corruption's elected to go ahead and re-rotate back around the south. maybe try to push it to the B. But if these guys aren't getting any type of eyes or no shots are coming in from that 1-2, these guys are going to know that they're going to rotate. Hipstand does take another shot. I don't even think Hipstand was lit right there.
No, I think he took a
He
shot
showed it
and
being up.
just they're blind firing him.
Amazing. It just shows how good some of these guys really are, right? Nice map spread by Tornado right now. Skylamic is very low on HP, but he's able to sit here in this bush and not get detected yet. He goes ahead and falls back because Tornado once again has the information that Corruption is re-rotating back around to the B. I don't know if we're gonna see a forward movement out of the 1-2 for Tornado, or if they're gonna fall back to the B as well. How are we doing on that HP spread, Lunky?
Oh, it's very, very close. Yeah, Skylamic did that little southerly spotting run. He only, I think he only spotted two of the potential
think he's
four
gonna get
that
caught.
were on his way. Yeah.
Yeah, Skittles goes ahead and miss, but a nice focus fire coming into Jacob right here. I don't know if, I didn't think the Bird of Death was going to be able to sustain that right now, but these guys have got to get, if Jacob's going to be this aggressive right now, they've got to make that trade worth it.
Is that right?
Looks like
Skiz is fully loaded, I think, and he's coming in
Jacob
too.
goes down.
Razor.
Razor, nice shot right there by Razor. These guys knew that they had to go ahead, and if you're going to trade that bat chat out, you've got to make it worth it.
Yeah,
is
Panda's come in too, and he's full health. Super Conk.
And we got about a 12% HP advantage by Corruption right now. They need to continue to make this work for them, though, right? SG Panda's got to come in. Maybe he might be able to get a couple of...
Oh.
Yeah, nice little shot right there in the Skiz. Razor is on a 2-shot for sure. Maybe a high shot roll for 5A. Or the Valor, I don't know. We'll just have to see how that rolls out.
Got
but
two-pieced by the Valor's, I think.
What are they doing in G6?
Oh my God.
I won't sing about it, but...
Looks like they're rolling. Definitely rolling. Put the windows down, arm out on the dash. Seats in their upright
They're all pretty
position.
healthy, too.
They really are.
With
Celtic Dawn did get detected right here, but Hipstand has made it up. I think Kaiser's made it up too, but Hipstand gets detected right there once again by Skylamic, who has been absolutely all over the map.
Everywhere.
Right now. We're gonna have to get that guy some fuel. That tank's just not gonna drive any farther after this map right now. A lot of kilometers.
Kilometers.
Getting everybody lit AF.
Kilometers. Let's just see how this continues to develop right now. Still 11% HP advantage, even guns right now. 3 minutes and 52 seconds left in this match, though, so Tornado on the side of being able to be patient, and Corruption has got to keep trying to find out where they're going to get in or fit in right here. What about Sergeant Panda? Sergeant Panda has continued to get spotted and unspotted. I don't know if he's just expressing that there's somebody over here right now while Corruption tries to decide what they're going to try to concentrate on right here. Looks like the heavies in the mid are going to continue to try to push up and get some type of map control. I don't know how dominant this spot is, though, for an IS-7. Gonna have to see how this works out.
Skylamic's gonna discover that Panda's kind of alone. I mean, but he's really not alone, because Bruise Dog could come up and be in position, but...
I wonder if he's going in. I wonder if he's going in.
Hope not, because he'll
Skylamic.
get... Oh, he's in. Okay,
Yes,
But he
Bruise
didn't
Dog
know.
is right
He
there.
didn't know. Bruise
Yeah,
Dog
I
does
know.
spot him.
He
Skylamic knows
knows
that
now.
he's pinned.
Oh.
And he goes down.
I felt like that was
'Cause
gonna
APCR
happen, because
pushing
he
up?
didn't know Bruise Dog was back there.
I'm really starting to feel like I know the Tornado's going to have this crossfire right here. It's really going to depend on the route that these guys take. Celtic Dawn is in the wrong route right now. He needs to be over there with Kaiser. Kaiser and him have to go in with Razor and go ahead and take out the 5A right here and kill these guys' ability to have crossfire. I don't know if it's going to happen. Running out of time
Skittles
right
is
here.
coming
2
in
minutes
with
left.
Razor and Kaiser to push Will.i.am, it looks like.
I don't. They just don't have a choice right here. Will.i.am does get shot in the butt. Razor is going to go ahead and turn around. Will.i.am's going to face him, but going to turn around and look and see a Batchat charging him with Kaiser. He makes that
Oh.
shot on the LT, but he is going to go ahead and go down. I don't know if he's going to get another shot. He might get one more shot out. It needs to go into the Batchat, I feel. Wow. IO7 troll right there. Will.i.am goes down after bouncing a shot off a Batchat. I don't know what you can call that, but a minute and 41 seconds.
Armor.
Corruption's almost at the point right now. They put some pressure on B to try to turn some guns that way. They've got to put dual pressure
gotta
on this
put-
cap right now.
Yeah, they got on, but
Minute
it's
and
gonna be
28
close
seconds.
with the
I
timer.
don't know. I don't know if Corruption's going to have enough to be able that they can get in. Parko's going to get pushed right now. They're going to try to take Parko out. It's going to be the only saving grace that they have. Dual cap pressure right now. It's going to go.
Parko
It's gonna
goes
go. I
down.
don't know. Wow, they have nobody north right now to go ahead and rotate and take care of any of this cap pressure. I don't think they've got enough to reset both caps. They don't.
Reset
Nobody's
one of
rolling.
them.
Skiz isn't going to be reloaded. Even if he can make it to the other cab, he's going to have to YOLO all the way in, YOLO across the map. He's got to go right now. 49 seconds, but the cap for A is just too low, right?
Yeah,
It's
I
too
don't
low.
think he can make it.
No one's making it over there right now. Skittles doesn't have a spot. The IS7 doesn't have a spot. Skiz goes ahead and goes down. Red White is on a one shot right here.
Blue.
2, 1.
One. That's it.
Corruption coming
All right,
back.
Corruption did it.
All right,
Oh my
Corruption.
gosh, they're back in the game.
Here we go.
Wow,
Oh
man.
yeah.
They dug so deep, man. We're gonna have to, yeah. Baby wipes for everybody.
That's weird. Okay.
Will.i.am,
exciting.
TRNDO, Wazoo 111.58, 1 kill, 492. Fisk, 2036 in the bat chat. Jacob, 1 kill, 897 in the bat chat. Parko, 2186. Kellen EU and his Valor, 1293. Sky, 100 LT. Wheels for Days, 868. Red, white, and blue. Wazoo 111.5A, 1655. APCR 1 kill 1259.
Well, impressive damage out of the corruption side and a good damage spread amongst the team. Bird of Death in the bat chat 2129. Panda Super Conky Donkey 2509. Bruce Dog in the Valerie 1 kill 2403. You got Racer even in the little light tank 1 kill 1880. Great job. Saint Skittles in the batter chatter 1630. Celtic Dawn 2 kills and Super Conky Donkey 1509. Hibsden in the other Valerie 2058 with 1 kill. And Kaiser in the S7 1 kill 1594. They all did so great. You think that this is going to start momentum?
We will find out very soon. We are going to Himmelsdorf.
Oh, Himmelsdorf. I loathe that map. But I do have a German joke. I mean, if y'all want to hear it.
Most
Always.
definitely.
Okay, you want the long version or the short version?
The long version.
Okay. A German Coast Guard was working his first shift as a radio dispatcher when a boat got into trouble. The sailor said, "Mayday, mayday, can anybody hear me?" The German operator said, "Ah, hallo, this is the German Coast Guard. I can hear you." The sailor said, "This is Mayday, we are sinking. I repeat, we are sinking." Operator, "Ah, okay. So, what are you thinking about?"
God.
Alright, well, I didn't really practice. Turns out I'm not that good at the German accent. And then right in the middle of that, like my phone went dark, and so that was the pause. It wasn't for dramatics, but do you get it?
out
I
pretty
could probably,
good.
if I did it again, it would probably be better, but you know, now y'all know like the punchline. What are you thinking? But he said he
What are
was
you
thinking
thinking?
like a boat. Oh no. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh jeez.
For those of you just joining, the score is Tornado 3, Corruption 1. Mm-hmm.
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right,
And we are
Cliff.
going into map 3, corruption down by 2.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so corruption is going to defend on Himmelsdorf.
I just said the score, Beaver, you know?
Oh, I'm sorry. Talking with Phoenix and
Oh.
Unicorn in the other chat.
That'll be our next stream if you guys want to hang in there. We have a whole afternoon or evening, depending on where you are, of entertaining tanks.
Awesome.
Crypt keepers are up.
You
Razor
want to
and
go ahead and run
Saint
down those
Corruption.
there? Yeah.
in their E4. Death Boy and Dog in the medium 50Bs. Geyser Roll is 7. Celtic in the Moss. His Dan in the Valor. And Panda's in the 113 Soviet knockoff.
What about Saint Skittles? Did you say him already?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay. Who wants to go down
You want to say it
Tornado?
again? I'll say it again. Skittles in the E4, along with you got
Oh,
Razor.
Razored. Mm-hmm. Who's
One more
going
time.
down the Tornado side?
Saint 110 E4 on Crypt Keepers. Saint
Corruption.
Skittles
Blunky.
110 E4. Crypt Keepers.
Monkey, do you think you can run down Tornado?
Sure. Mr. APCR is in his E4. Magna, new player. Not new player, but new to today. Magna 6411 in the Batter Chatter. Skylamic in the AMX 50B. Eskiz in the Mauser. Jacob in the Valerie. Parko, Super Conky Donk again. Red, White in the Wazadoodle 1115A. And a second E4 commanded by Kellen EU.
Yes, man, we have 20 seconds left on the clock.
Always love
And
to
game 5 will
see
be underway.
the best American heavy in the game, right? We've got 2 of them on each side.
Yeah, Saints in the E4 for Cryptic. Saint Skittles.
You know, I didn't ask, and as
T110.
we're loading into the game,
Oh
how you
no.
guys doing?
I hate to do this. I don't want to do it, but I have to.
Why don't you want to do it?
DQ'd?
What-
Somebody
Was it?
DQ'd?
Do we have 9 tanks on one side or something?
I think I had a random in. I think I had a random in. I don't think Tornado had 9 picks.
Oh shit. Well, okay. I think we could have waited
So what's
a
gonna
time or two.
happen?
Well, just alert him in chat if he is in the game, and
Yes. We already talked about it. I told them just to go cap out.
well, okay, sounds good.
Well, this is,
Sounds good.
oh my
All right.
gosh. So
And in
Phoenix
Noir-
Noir and his 90
Whatever,
seconds
yeah.
of fame, huh? Spoiling a competitive match in a playoff game.
Awesome.
Sheesh.
That is my fault. I
007.
was
buddy.
looking at chat.
Well, we'll have a good. Everybody will have a real good story to tell their grandkids now. Congratulations,
Well, correct.
Phoenix.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Probably the closest you'll ever get to playing in a match with the caliber players that we have today. Relish in
Phoenix,
your victory.
He is also probably about to get put up on the bounty board.
Yeah, that's fair.
So
That's fair.
Corruption doing the right thing. They're just hanging tight.
Yep.
No one moves.
This is gonna cap out, and then we're just gonna reset.
Just you
Do they know
you gotta
they're pressing top?
Yeah, well, the attacking team
Wait.
knows.
are we
Oh, they're all
Because-
just gonna drive off. They're all just gonna drive off.
Oh, this should be
Nice.
good for
Get
entertainment.
this.
Nice.
This is awesome. Yeah. Finish the job, Mr. APCR. Oh, there goes the moth. This is beautiful. I love
They're
it.
surviving.
I think
They're
Skiz is
surviving.
trapped. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait the whole 10
Figures
minutes.
the guy Oh wait, Phoenix
Oh.
Noir, did he didn't jump off,
Oh,
did he?
he's
So he's
just
gonna be
thinking that
this
this
spoiler?
is uh
Oh no.
can we get word to corruption to go farm this guy? I don't know if can Skiz get off that ledge right there in the moss? Okay. Well, this is just
What a
New
great.
boost spot.
disaster.
New boost
This is
spot.
great. This is
Oh
great.
my gosh.
That moss is in the best spot. I think what we need to do is well, we can't even can we contact corruption to come kill this guy in H8?
Looks like
Yeah.
somebody's moving. Oh,
Okay.
how did that happen?
You can do this by just returning to the garage after you've moved.
Oh, is that what happened to Red White?
Yeah, it
Because he just
should be what happened.
spontaneously imploded.
Yeah, but corruption's gonna have to go ahead and move right here
Oh,
so
there
they can
goes the
go ahead and
moss.
wipe. Oh, he almost made it.
Phoenix Noir's
This-
probably completely confused.
I think he
Well-
actually left the game. I'm not 100% sure, but corruption is on the way to annihilate him.
Yeah, might have been a few messages passed and received right there. Definitely. Well, who can get a kill right here? We're gonna go down to damage. Closer.
It's
I thought
Dan.
Phoenix had it.
Dan.
Closer.
Dan is
Right.
not the closer,
Closer.
but oh my
Sum it
gosh.
up.
So all the
Amazing.
tanks shall remain the same, correct?
Yeah, I'm just telling them to repick
I mean,
tanks.
they
I'm
don't
gonna set
have
the
to,
room on
right? But they
private.
probably will. Going down the damage. Just kidding. Phoenix Noir got the biggest zero of all. Mm-hmm.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
it's great.
Somebody could send him a link to the Twitch. Say congratulations, doofus.
I know,
I
right?
like that definition. It's a little bit easier than mine. So very good. Way to use your words, Long.
Doofus.
Doofus. Yeah.
Better than calling him Bofides.
Well,
Alright, we
no,
are going
it
back
is not
into
rated that
battle.
Did you
Here we
I
go.
mean,
He
that
is
was
kicked. Room's on private.
innocent
Yeah, that's. I didn't
accident,
see it
but-
in time. Like I
Oh,
thought,
no.
I thought Tornado had thrown up 9 tanks. I was like, oh no, and then I seen it like right last second as I was hitting the button.
That's alright though, Beaver. Crap happens, right? And we are with seasoned teams, and we're still sorry that happened. But
let's
it happened.
get it on. Let's get it
Let's
on, though.
get on.
All right, I've been really curious to see if TRNDO has the same plan right here. I think that they'll devise a different strategy, finding out that spot in H9 is not very survivable to come off of. Look for a different spread and a completely different makeup right here. Good work. Sometimes you just got to try something to see if it's going to work for you, and now we know.
Now we know.
New boost has been created.
All right. Now, something that I've noticed here lately, these guys moving up to the D line for corruption are going to have to be very careful. Looks like they went ahead and passed. I don't know if TRNDO is electing to do anything with the hill right here. What do we have out of the 50Bs? 50Bs are just kind of stuck. Oh, 50B in the moss. Okay, Red White does take another shot and puts it into Skylamic. Skylamic doesn't know what to do right now. He's circling around the 5A and decided to turn around and go ahead and take hill control. Looks like Sergeant Panda is also on reload. Hipstand is immediately detected by Magna right here. Skiz is coming up too, and he's going to have to bear the brunt of pain and try to work up, but he elects to go ahead and make that turn. Does take a hit in the side. I think that was a window shot, wasn't it? Or was
I
it a
don't know. I
hit
think
from?
it was
Or was it
Kaiser.
a hit from Kaiser? Kaiser just caught his turret right there. No, okay.
I think so.
Red White goes ahead and pops off a shot right now. I've seen a couple of teams try to use this spot where Kaiser is in his IS-7 right now. It's a pretty decent upfront spot. That is perfectly hold down for the IS-7. A good spot right there. Possibly quite detected or protected from the hill too. I don't know. I don't know how many clips of HE Skylimit carries in his 50B. We will have to see. Probably not very many. I don't think I can find any more words that rhyme with that. Used them all up in one
That last
sentence.
one
So.
sucked. Yeah. That last line, he failed.
Little fell
I
right
did
there.
appreciate it though. You were on a
Working
roll.
on the fly. Magma has re-rotated all the way back over to the one line, trying to sneak up, see what he can do, see what he can get into. E4s, I don't know if the E4s have a line on being able to detect him. If he can get up and get that F1 position and kind of flirt with the cap while TRNDO moves around the rest of the map, these guys, it might work out a little bit right here.
Looks like the
Mag,
E4's trying to get shots on Kaiser.
Skittles and Razor overwatching the south side.
Here's
There
one.
you go. There you go.
Man.
That was a very nice shot right there. Who connected that? Was that Mr. AP? Yeah, it was Mr. APCR. Nice shot. Nice early shot right there into Kaiser. The E4 is going to go ahead and elect to keep pushing right now. I mean, what do? You have to take that shot, right, Beaver? I mean, at the same time, you just gave Corruption the information that the E4s are up top, and there's a definite overmatch. But E4 is finding a new position to bounce into Kaiser, and this is what we were just questioning and asking a second ago. Is that IS-7 going to be protected from the hill? Apparently, they do have shots into him, but
he's not
He's getting
taking
yeah.
as many hits as they're giving him at all. There's
Okay.
one, but
HE hit.
that was out of an E4 right there too.
That was killing you.
Okay.
They're spending a lot of time having to try to take Kaiser out. It's really running down the clock on them.
Well, but
Well,
that's kind of
let's-
it right there. No, I think that Skylanding did have a clip of HE in that 50B.
It's Magna going for cat pressure.
Very nice, very nice. Magna up on that curve right now, trying to make tank babies with the building. We will see how that progresses for him. A minute and a half left. Looks like a little pinch move though. They're definitely going to come in and weather this storm. They've got to get Kaiser out of here. Red White's pushing up. Skiz is going to take a couple of hits probably coming across, but Kaiser pinned down by the E4s and the 50B up top. He really can't move around. He's just kind of waiting, but the rotation
Corruption
down,
pushing
banana.
down the 8 line. 8-7.
Yeah. Like this, they've got to come around. They got to try to work that mouse out. I think that's really what's holding Corruption back too right now, right? 57 seconds at the same time by Magda, who has elected to detach himself from this building. He's sitting sideways. He is detected right here, but I don't know
the
if
mouse
anybody
goes
has
down.
shots.
You got razored, took him down. Those E4s were
Jacob
just
putting on
lying in
extra.
wait.
Parco.
They were just waiting to wait. Now, how are we doing?
7
here?
seconds.
Kaiser goes down finally right now. They're not going
Forward.
to get it. They're not going to get it. There's
No,
no way. They've
Skittles
got to get
isn't
Magna.
reloaded.
Magna's not even
Oh my
detected right
gosh.
here.
Wow.
It's oh,
Beautiful.
it's
Beautiful
over.
work right there.
Tornado.
Beautiful work by Tornado right there. Wow.
Fourth win of the day. Another late
Congratulations.
game quick cap.
Congratulations to both teams right there. Would you guys like to run down the
Yeah.
damage for us?
Yeah.
Tornado-esque. Mouse at 532. Red, white, and blue. Was due 111, 512. Sky 1068 is 50B. Magna Bat Chat had fun. Parker Super Conquer 384. Jacob and the Valor had 1006 with 1 kill. 110E4 1413. Mr. APCR 1741 up there on the hill.
Over in Corruption, I have an announcement to make.
Really?
Yeah, it's about Kaiser and the IS-7. He only blocked 5,180. Wow.
Nice.
Oh, Kaiser.
I was, during that match, I was really curious to see if those E4s and the 50B from the top of the hill were hitting the rock rubble pile, or in fact if they were hitting him, and the answer is here. 5K blocked, wow. No kills for him, 601, but he certainly took a lot of their focus. Sergeant Panda in the 113, 916, Bruised Dog in the 50B, 441, Bird of Death in the 50B, not so good, Hebsden and the Valerie, 429, Celtic Dawn and the Mauser, not so good. Saint Skittles, 1005 in the E4, and you got Razored in the other one, 1 kill, 604. Mm-hmm.
GG.
Awesome.
Yes, ma'am.
It's great. Congratulations to both teams on your success that you had in the league form, and obviously Tornado will be moving forward from here. But Corruption did take that game, and Corruption did very well right here today.